German Club. SMUT.
Here.
Habitat for Humanity.
Here.
Ice Hockey.
Here.
Interfaith Council.
Here.
International Affairs.
Here.
International Club.
Here.
Japan Club.
Here.
Jazz Appreciations. Yo. Slasa.
Here.
Law and Justice.
Here.
Lutheran Student Movement.
Here.
Memory Club.
Here.
Men's Rugby. Model FEC.
Here.
NAACP. Operation Smile. Owl Nightingale.
Here.
Peace Club.
Here.
Free Health Club.
Here.
Free Vet Club.
Here.
Sangha.
Here.
SDS.
Here.
Shots in the Dark.
Here.
Skeptical Chemist.
Here.
Society Civic Students.
Here.
Stay Cheat Up Till Dawn. Student Alumni.
Here.
SAC.
Here.
Swing Club.
Here.
Taekwondo.
Here.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Here.
Upscale.
Here.
Water Polo.
Here.
Football. Women's Rugby.
Here.
Yara. Alright, I move to approve last week's minutes.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? Minutes approved. Officer reports. Today I met with Provost Zappi, and he gave me an update in regards to the Task Force on Academic Advising and Mentoring. The winner of the 2010-2011 Faculty Appreciation Award is Professor Timothy Funk of Chemistry. Bill Lafferty and Dean Ramsey are coming next week to Senate to give a presentation in regards to DPS strategic initiatives and personnel enhancements. I have invited the IFC, PANHEL, and all needed organizations to attend. The fiscal policy debate is on November 15th in Manor Auditorium. I encourage all student leaders to attend, especially those from non-Senate recognized organizations. Congratulations to all sports teams for their victories this past weekend. And also congratulations to football in regards to winning the bucket back from Dickinson. So congratulations. I'd also like to remind you to vote tomorrow if you are registered in Adams County. It will take place in Cut 126 from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Also remember to turn back your clocks this upcoming Sunday. It's daylight savings time, so you can get an extra hour of sleep this weekend. But Senator Price and Senator Hill, please see me after the meeting. And final note, happy birthday to Matthew Grinsick on Wednesday. That's all I had. Rick?
Hey guys, it's been a good weekend. All that's coming from me is the election policy is going to be turned into, I'll give the election policy to Rich's committee, Senate policy, so they can go over it and kind of add stuff, take stuff away, things like that. Just review it, and then we'll bring it to the full Senate. So in a couple of weeks, you guys will see it, and then we'll vote on it. So look out for that. Mainly going to be online election policy. I'm moving a few senators around in committees, but I'll email that out to the alias with all the changes. It'll be reflected in the directory, so you'll see that. And that's it, and a report.
Just a note, you cannot use the Senate credit card to pay people for services such as DJs. That must be gone through accounts payable, and that must be done via a check request. I'll be sending out an email with some more info on that. Also, there is currently $17,984.11 unallocated money in the Student Senate initiative account.
Matt.
No report.
Richard.
No report.
Hey guys, I've been sending out emails. Just a final reminder, today is the deadline to update your club's rosters on PeopleSoft. Just a few points. The rosters won't lock after today for your clubs. Today's just the deadline so we can sync our records with the office's team activities. So please keep encouraging new members to join the club, and please don't hesitate to update those members first as well. And also, I'll be sending out a PDF document which gives basically screenshots of the Student Center program, which shows kind of like a step-by-step walkthrough of the PeopleSoft registration. And it's also beneficial to save for transition documents going forward for future examples of your clubs. And after the first, after today, basically, kind of the new focus will be updating the website
to talk for a while and let you ask me questions if you have any, so we'll do it that way. But before I do, I want to thank you all for being on Senate. It's a good organization, it's an important one for the student body, and I know it takes some time, and some energy, and you all do. I wanted to sort of lay out for you two kind of large, can anybody hear, can you hear me? Okay. Two sort of large-scale goals that I have had, actually, since I've become president, but I'm really focused on those now more than ever. And those are enhancing Gettysburg's reputation nationally and enhancing our resource base, the money we have to spend on all of you, actually. In terms of our reputation, I continue to think that our reputation lags our quality. I think we offer a pretty good program to all of you, a pretty good experience, in fact, an excellent experience. When I talk to colleagues at other colleges, even some of those who are, among the top 10 of U.S. News, we're doing every bit as well as they are. We have an excellent student body and an excellent faculty. And I think it's really important that we project that and that we let people know the kind of quality experience that we're offering to you and the kind of community that we have here, a community which I value a lot. And that is not something a president can do alone, although I'm trying hard. I go out and talk to a lot of people, alumni, friends of the college, admissions counselors, other presidents, try to go to conferences and represent Gettysburg well. I've encouraged our faculty and staff to do the same. But I think it really is a community responsibility. So I hope all of you think of yourselves as Gettysburg College ambassadors. And so when you're at home, you talk us up in your community, you talk us up in your high schools. If you're working in the summer, talk Gettysburg College up there. I hope you all have great pride in this place. I really think you should. And I think we don't project that well enough sometimes. So I encourage you to do that. It's also really important to Gettysburg College because you may or may not know the places where high school students are graduating the most from are starting to shift. There's been a lot of students in the Northeast, but the increasing numbers of high school students are now farther away. So they're in places like the South, the Southwest, the West Coast, and so we really want to be sure that people in California know about Gettysburg College, and people in Arizona, and people in Florida, and so on. So that's my first priority, and I ask for your help with that. The second thing about raising resources, we've been through this economic turmoil now for a couple of years, and it's been a little topsy-turvy, and it's no different at Gettysburg College than other places. We had to go through some budget cutting. No, we're not going to touch ESPN, by the way. We've been through some tough times, but we've been doing well, and we're in good financial shape, no question about that. We finished last year with a balanced budget and so on. We expect to do the same thing this year. But relative to our closest competitors, that is schools that we have the most overlap with in applications, you want to know what schools those are? Franklin and Marshall, Dickinson, Bucknell, and Lafayette. We overlap. Those are the 4 schools that we have the most overlap with in terms of admissions and applications. Relative to those schools, we have less money to spend. We charge a little less, believe it or not. Okay. More of you are on financial aid, and we offer richer financial aid packages than most of those schools. Our annual giving from our alumni is not nearly as much. We have a much shorter history and less of a culture of giving. Remember that when you're alumni, by the way. That's important. And by the way, while I say that, I'll make my pitch. Sorry, I can't help it. It's what they pay me to do. The percent of alumni giving is really important as well as the amount of dollars given. So remember that when you graduate. If you send us $5, we can put you on the list of alums who have given to Gettysburg College. And a lot of organizations, U.S. News, other rankings, foundations who are looking at Gettysburg College and trying to decide whether to give us money, look at the percent of our alumni who give back. And so that really does make a difference. So that's when the file away heads for later. We also have a smaller endowment than those other colleges, and smaller endowment per student. And most of you know an endowment sits there and collects interest, and we try to spend some of that interest. And decide how much money we can raise, over how much time, and for what we should be raising it for. And you should be happy to hear the kinds of things that we're talking about raising it for mostly feed the student experience very directly. So we're talking about raising money for scholarships, annual giving that would just support the operating budget, you know, the educational experience that you have. Something that we're calling engaged learning. So it says out of classroom experiences, student faculty research in the summer, study abroad, internships, all those kinds of things that we think are really important. Field trips, things that we would like you all to be able to do. Service learning, I could keep going on that list. We'd also like to generate a little bit more support for our faculty to be sure we continue to attract really great faculty who can offer you an excellent experience. And we'll probably have some kind of renovation of the physical facility as well. So those are some of the things we're talking about with regard to what we need to raise money for. That's not the definite list, but those are the kinds of things we're talking about right now. So the campaign is going to be important for us. It'll probably go out over many, many years, starting in a year or so from now. Despite the sense that we have a little less money to spend than our competitors, and despite the difficult economic climate we've been in, I am really pleased that we've been able to continue to improve and add to the academic program and the co-curricular program. So just last year, I presume most of you know, we added a major in Italian studies. We added a major in Chinese studies. We added public policy as a second major, which I think is gaining in popularity quickly, so you can combine that with another major, environmental studies, public policy, music, public policy, health sciences, public policy, whatever it might be. Great combinations there, great possibilities. Okay. We remade the management major into an organization and management studies major, and some of you are probably in that major right now, but we also added a business studies minor that's now formally approved as a business studies minor, so we're very pleased about that. And you may not know, we just got a little over $500,000 from the Andrew Mellon Foundation to help us start a program in Middle East and Islamic studies, including Arabic language instruction. And we're delighted about that. We've been doing Arabic language instruction sort of on an ad hoc basis, but this will allow us to do that in a more formal way. So these are good things. You know, outside of the classroom, we've got career connectors initiative going on, so we're trying to get our alumni and parents to provide as many career opportunities as you all would like to have, so internships, externships, job shadowing. There is a campaign out there going on among our alumni to provide those experiences for you. Our goal was 1,832 of those experiences available. 1832? Okay, all right. And we're also really pleased about the establishment of the Garthwaite Leadership Center. Again, some of you may be involved in that program already. It's a program that is going to evolve, but the idea is to provide you with leadership opportunities, to help you think about leadership as a college student here, and to develop some skills that you'll be able to take into your professions and into your communities after you graduate. And I think we're going to also be able to offer some opportunities for young alumni through the Garthwaite Leadership Center. So we're pleased about that as well. And of course, you know, we do have a nice new building that we forget very quickly. It's new, but just dedicated last May, that athletic center. And I got to tell you, I'm amazed by how many students are lined up at the door at 6:30 a.m. I go out and run a little bit at that hour of the morning, and there are always students in the athletic center who are waiting to get in at 6:30 in the morning. I think that's pretty impressive. But that has become a lively place and well used by many of you, and also by our faculty and staff. So that's terrific. So we feel good. I mean, the bottom line is we feel good about some of the things we've been able to add in a difficult economic climate. I think I feel most good, though, about this community. We have a great community here. And I appreciate the way you engage with each other and support each other and participate in this lively context we have for you. So I think I'll stop there. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And if you don't, I'll go home and read my email. So questions, seriously. Any questions? Yes.
The specific area you mentioned of the capital funding movement, what was the name of that again? How, like study abroad and all that, the title?
Oh, I said call it engaged learning.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And so, yeah, we're talking about how
that they've gotten a Chinese major and Arabic. You're getting more money to the Arabic program here. Are there any other ways that we're going to improve language at Gettysburg? I've heard talk that they're going to make a house for each individual language, like a Spanish house, but they'd only be allowed to speak Spanish. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I haven't heard that one. It wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose. And I'm sure right now, if you want to do a theme house that way, you could probably do it on your own. But there is a committee that's together right now looking at the way we offer language and what we might do to sort of energize language instruction, do it a little differently now that the language requirement has changed a little bit. Yeah. Anybody else? Sure.
You mentioned, trying to reach students from other parts of the country, and I know you mentioned, the Northeast is where we get a lot, but also the West Coast. I'm wondering what you're doing to try and get people from the Midwest, though.
I think the same things that we do everywhere else, and it takes bringing in guidance counselors to campus, going out and visiting. Tell you, I haven't been to Kansas. Chicago and Indiana, Indianapolis, Bloomington. But there's a big part of the country that we probably don't spend enough time in. And actually, I think Illinois is one of those fast-growing areas. Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
Ah, there we go. You have to be our Minnesota ambassador. But it is true, there are areas of the country where we have attended more to than others, and traditionally it was the Northeast, and then we sort of jumped over to the West. Now we're trying to do a little bit more in the Southwest, and I think the Midwest is around the corner. So I appreciate you raising that. Yeah, it's not just a bi-coastal kind of thing. Anybody else?
What do you have any long-term plans with sustainability and keeping up with the climate, the carbon neutral?
Yeah, actually that sustainability report card, you may or may not know, just came out. I don't know how many of you are real knowledgeable about this. There's a presidential climate commitment pledge that I have signed, as have many presidents of many colleges across the country, and there's a desire to move towards carbon neutrality. And they grade this group, this organization grades all of the colleges every year on how they're doing with regard to a whole variety of things. If you want to find it on a website, you can just hunt up sustainability report card and you'll find it. Our grade this year, and it's an A to F scale, was a B plus relative to a B the year before, and I think we were B minus. At one point we were a D when it all started, so we're doing a little better in terms of our practices, but also in terms of the way we talk about our practices and get them out there. And now I forget what your question was, Kevin. Did I answer it yet?
Do you have any specific goals?
Well, yeah, the carbon neutrality thing is certainly something we're looking at. We've got a are you on a sustainability committee? No, we've got a sustainability committee together that's advising me and others on
Oh yeah, I just want to thank everyone that emailed me back really quickly for the ticket appeals board. George is really happy that we took care of it so quickly. That's it. Thank you, Kelly.
IT, PR, Senate policy.
Senate policy is going to take a look at the fiscal policy and election policy.
Special events and programming, sustainability.
No report other than in answer to Kevin's question. Other than the green report card, I'm currently working on a sustainability assessment of the school. It's completely comprehensive through an organization called ASHE, which is the Advancement for Sustainability in Higher Education. So if anyone is interested in helping me with the assessment, please contact me. And also, I'll be holding sustainability meetings Thursday evenings this semester.
Thank you. The student concerns, Ronnie.
I have no report, but as instructed by Andrew, if anybody has a concern now, you can address it now. So, rather than email.
Any student concerns? Call announcements. Yes.
New touching team starting fundraising night this Thursday at Frontiers from 5 to 8. Girl transportation at
Yes.
This Saturday and Sunday, the Gettysburg Police dance team is holding a tryout for the team this year. Saturday it's from 5 to 7 multi-purpose room, and Sundays from 12 to 2 in the multi-purpose room. So please come and try out.
The Film Society and the Film Studies Department are over this weekend hosting a global film festival. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday. I would read off their films, but I'm guessing no one's going to remember them right now. So they're in the digest, as scary and as leaving it out there is, because I know everyone reads the digest. All right.
The concert is this Friday, and there is a lead night in the attic on Wednesday where you can win like VIP passes or other Jack's mannequin stuff. So.
This weekend is My Fair Lady at the Majestic. Tickets are still on sale. I believe it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 7 p.m. and there's a matinee. I forget what time it is, but there's signs all over the place, so buy your tickets and go to see My Fair Lady.
The BSU is starting like a toy drive. It's kind of similar for Toys for Tots, but it's more local. The toys are going to go to local families in the Adams County. And also, this is a little bit premature, but the special is coming up soon for the BSU. It's an annual event, and that's November 20th, but we're going to start selling tickets like a week and a half in advance. And it's supposed to be a really good show this year, so buy your tickets, keep an eye out for cup tables and flyers and stuff, and come out. So yeah.
Tomorrow night from 7 to midnight, the College Democrats, College Republicans, Model Embassy, and Pi Sigma Alpha, the Focus on the Fraternity, are sponsoring a election night watch party in the attic. So we'll have free food, soda, kind of stuff. From 7 to midnight tomorrow. So have a very come to the attic.
Not really a club announcement, but there's Cookie Crisp at Servo now. I was really excited. Go get Cookie Crisp. It's awesome.
Any other reports? Okay, are there any motions? Motion to second, all those in favor?